everybody, and welcome to another DVD menu walkthrough. And today, we're continuing the SummerSlam tradition as we're doing SummerSlam 2022. But we're going to be doing a 2-disc menu walkthrough, like we did yesterday with SummerSlam 2021. And of course, Money in the Bank 2023. And of course, I gotta say, last night, SummerSlam Night 1 was crazy as hell. Because that ending was very crazy. With, of course, Punk beating Gunther, only to lose to Seth Rollins, who apparently faked his injury and is now the World Heavyweight Champion. Overall, it was a crazy ride. The only matches I didn't enjoy was Jade versus Tiffany, and Sammy versus Cross. I thought those were not good matches. I'm sorry. Anyways, although one more thing is, for the outcome for the opening match, I felt as though that win should have went to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Anyways, let's get to the DVD menu walkthrough. So, of course, we got play. We got chapters. As chapters on disc number 1 is the hardest event of the summer. Raw Women's Championship between Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. Logan Paul versus The Miz with Maurice and Ciampa. And of course, this show is known for the introduction of Damage Control. A very good, and the first PLE that Triple H took over, but when he took over WWE in 2022. Of course, this was a very good SummerSlam, and one that doesn't really get talked about that much. The only match I didn't enjoy, that I did not like, was Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. I thought that was probably the worst match of the night. Maximum Hydrant. I don't know how to pronounce it. United States Championship match. Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory. No disqualification tag team match with the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest with Rhea Ripley versus Wade and Dominic Mysterio. Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin / Baron Corbin. A word from the Warrior, which I think that's the Drew McIntyre part. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match with Jeff Jarrett as the referee. The Usos versus the Street Profit. Freaking Mayhem, which is the Seth Rollins Matt Riddle brawl. SmackDown Women's Championship match between Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey. And the Mayor of SummerSlam, which I believe that's Kane announcing the gate attendance for how much this year's SummerSlam sold out. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop, before we can pop in disc 2, we got set up, which is pretty much just the language that we've gotten with most of the DVDs as English, and there's Dutch, I don't know how to pronounce it. Nonetheless, I'm now going to go ahead and put in disc 2. Before I actually do that, though, I want to put in a disclaimer that there's a new video on the Super AJ Styles Nick channel right now. Oh, and of course, we're going to have a lot of big week coming up starting tomorrow. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and put in disc 2 right now. Alright, I've now put it in disc 2. So, of course, it's pretty much similar to disc 1, but pretty much same than last year's SummerSlam disc 2. And so, of course, we've got play all, even though it says play, chapters. And the chapter is pretty much the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match, last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Special features. The special features on this disc is July 22nd, 2022 SmackDown, Unhappy Times. July 22nd, 2022 SmackDown, the Usos, Jay and Jimmy Uso and Austin Theory versus the Street Profits and Madcap Moss. Raw, July 25th, 2022, the head of SummerSlam. Raw, July 25th, 2022, celebrating with Mysterio. Raw, July 25th, 2022, Big Time Bex and Bianca. Raw, June 25th, 2022, Impulsive TV. SmackDown, July 29th, 2022, Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan versus Sonya Deville and Natalya. SmackDown, July 29th, 2022, The Streets of Nashville. SmackDown, July 29th, 2022, The Last Counselor Standing. Setup, which is pretty much the same from disc 1. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the WWE SummerSlam 2022 DVD menu walkthrough, and I'll see you all again tomorrow when we are going to be doing SummerSlam 2023. Until then, thanks for watching.